And now, Freelance Heroism presents Dragon Heist.
Hey everybody, welcome to Freelance Heroism. My name is Dees.
And I'm Rachel.
And before we even get started, I just want to say thank you to everyone out there who donates at the Patreon, in particular those who donate at the producer tier. Rachel.
Yes.
Would you let us know who they are?
I would love to. We want to say thank you to Duncan, Nate, Breakmeister, Rebecca, Orient_Tiger, and Chris Sones. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys. You help us make a better show for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Rachel.
Yes.
Fuck you guys for last week.
Hey, you're back. Welcome back.
I am back. We were just talking. Isn't that weird that you would react that way after we've already done the beginning? See, this is why I need to be here. For cohesion.
Oh, I see.
Power went out one time. I come back and it's a fucking roast club. Okay. Okay. I see how it's going to be.
We just, Nate and I, Nate was very kind to help do the intro last week. And we just wanted to, talk about you a little bit and what you were doing.
Well, it's good that we can squeeze an extra recording out of that old fuck before he croaks. You guys are a bunch of bags of shit. I literally, my power went out. Nothing I could do about that. Act of God type shit. I listened to the intro later that week. You know what it is? It's just a bunch. You guys ragging on me. Talking about flannel. I've been wearing hoodies. It's cold. You guys are assholes. They're jerks. You guys take every opportunity you get. And whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. Yeah. Okay. Well, hey. I'll remember this.
Oh, okay.
I mean, not for long. It wasn't memorable, but I'll remember it. I'll remember the principle of it. How's that?
Right. Mm-hmm. Because normally you never nurse grudges and jump at any opportunity to insult someone.
You know what I heard, Rachel?
What did you hear, Dees?
Maybe you don't know this out there, listeners, but Rachel was the one that set it in motion. The whole thing. She was the one with the idea. Yeah. So it turns out that me and Nate did a little talking on stream one night. And he says that when he got there, you had a list already put together of shit you were going to say about me. You did. I was getting ready. I was like, look, the only thing different in this intro is that Nate's there. So he must have been the one that caused it. He's like, it was Rachel. I'm like, what? My dear friend, Rachel Moore. She accosted me like this? What is this?
I think everything I said last week was totally believable for things that you would do. I think those are normal things that could be attributed to you, and no one would be like, oh, that's Dees, really? Dees is going to organize his flannels by Kevin Smith film era? I can't see that. No one's going to say that because
hey, Rachel, that's
a very believable thing about you.
Hey, Rachel, why don't you roast a carrot and take a load off? Because I'm about to lay into you, motherfucker. Now, you know what? I thought originally that what I was going to do is come on here and just be mean. But I think that's, I don't know, maybe a little expected, right? And it's always good to defy expectations, I think. Like, when you can reach things on the shelves. I think that it would be nicer maybe, or like when Nate made it to 50, right? Humpy ass Nate, that Humpty Dumpty looking motherfucker. So let's just think about the nice things, right? Because that's not something they would have expected out there, and the listeners wouldn't have expected me to come here and be positive and nice to you guys after such a savage, shit talking session that lasted, by the way, about 15 minutes. And every time I thought you guys were done, you guys came back around. So that was nice. So let's talk about some positive things about you and Nate when you guys do the intro.
Oh, okay. What did you like about the intro?
It helps our bar graph because your guys' intro on the stats, the numbers are way down. So that's good. that helps gain perspective in numbers, right? So it's like, I guess a bunch of listeners just got to the point where they were listening to the intro and they're like, "These in here? Okay, well, I'm done." And so that's good for us, right? It helps us understand the metrics a little better. Mm-hmm. Another thing, I just want to say that I thought it was nice that when I was gone, that I was still the center of the topic. The conversation really focused on me, which I thought was very nice.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure you like that.
I do. I do. And also, I thought it was very interesting that even though you were ready to roll into the episode, mm-hmm. Nate was constantly trying to bring it back to shit talk. I thought that was interesting. Huh. I wonder, do you think it's because his memory was slipping? Because he's so old? I bet it was. I bet he just didn't know that the intro was over.
I think he just had a lot to say about you.
Right. I know. I am a polarizing figure if ever there was. My thing, though, about the whole thing is that you only really talk shit about the people you care about.
Aw.
And I fucking love you guys. There was a part of me that wanted to get D-Walk on here and just do a knockdown, drag out kind of.
Oh,
right. Because we all know the jokes. They're very redundant, right? Like, you're very short, and you have weird meals, so that's where I would kind of focus mm-hmm. on you. Like, you get one baby carrot a month, and you just kind of slice little slivers off of it, and you eat one of those at a time. Mm-hmm. Like one little raisin, and then you just kind of cut. That's like 4 meals.
Right.
And then you're short too, so like, you probably have to roll your pant legs up, huh? You buy a pair of shorts and then have to like cuff the bottoms.
My shorts?
Yeah, you go out and you buy some like Daisy Dukes and then roll up the bottoms. That way they'll fit. Sorry, I was laughing at that thought. Then also, Nate probably does the same thing. I bet Nate's a Daisy Duke guy. We never see him from the waist down. I bet he is.
True. That's true.
He's also like, so then the other side of the thing was I would make fun of Nate for being really old and mm-hmm. Slow and dim and bald.
You do go to those insults quite often.
Yeah. I mean, most of the jokes that I tell to Nate are from like the old Borscht Belt era kind of vaudeville thing, because that's kind of the sound he's used to. Mm-hmm. When he really got into comedy when he was like 90. That was what was popular at the time. Look, mm-hmm. outside of all the shit talk, this is going to be edited the fucking hell and back. I just know that you're going to chop out. It was very nice of you guys to make fun of me. I appreciate it. I'm not one of the people that gets angry when someone like makes a joke about him. Especially not when two people who are terrible at it get together and try to really like make a bunch of semi-cogent thoughts kind of come together to honor you, sort of. That's how I took it.
Oh, I see.
As a light smattering of honor. Right? I was like, what are they going to talk about without me there? And of course it was me, because you have to put me in there. Otherwise, it's just going to be a boring nightmare. Like, you two guys talking about your lives would have just been like, it'd have been like going to get your eyes looked at. You know, where that little puff of air hits your eye. It's like, that's what the intro would have felt like. But now that you guys had me as a resource, you were able to sort of manufacture in the aggregate the glory that I bring from being here.
I see.
And you're welcome, I think, is probably the best way to say it. You're welcome.
Well, I'm glad that you were able to spin that intro in a way that you liked.
Well, I know that you know a lot about spinning. You know, I hear goblins do that. The ones where they like
what?
spin straw into gold or whatever. That's
a leprechaun.
Oh, well, they're short. Whatever. Same thing. Is it a leprechaun for real?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's how I imagine the intro went. It was just a pile of fucking straw, and then you guys were like, "We could use these to turn it into gold," and you guys got bronze best. Yeah. So you're welcome, I think, is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm glad it took you 10 minutes to get to that.
Well, I figured I'd fill it up, or otherwise you guys would have to do something, and that might 2 weeks in a row. God, I don't want to start bleeding listeners. All right, so we want to go to this episode.
Yeah, I think you have talked about yourself enough. That we should go to this episode. So this is Dragon Heist, episode 41, Bale and Chain.
I'm going to kind of have like a moment where like I kind of panic for a second, and I'm going to walk to the middle of the floor, and I'm going to point straight down and be like, "You fucking owe me. This guy lives."
Who are you talking to?
You kind of feel you guys see his chain shoot out of the ground and wrap up around him and hold him for a second.
Well, I step the fuck back when that happens.
And you see a mark begin seared into Kaeviir's neck, and the chain disappears, and then you see Kresk actually pop awake, breathing again. Spitting the foam out, gasping for air.
I'm going to fucking collect myself and leave the building. I gotta get out of here. All right, take a short walk.
What just happened?
I don't know, but I don't think that's something they teach in medical school.
Kresk is like,
I kind of help him over to a table.
That's a massive dry mouth. You guys got something to drink?
Yeah. Elle, can you bring us some water, please?
You see his glass vase float over full of water.
Yeah, drink to this.
He begins to drink it.
I'm going to throw Kresk his pants.
Let's roll a D100 to see if they're shredded. I'm kidding.
They are.
Kaeviir said he ripped the shit out of them.
True.
There's a blanket nearby. You can wrap him in so he's decent.
I drape it over his entire body because something within me knows that that's what you're supposed to do.
Okay.
All right. Outside. As Kaeviir, as you're walking, you hear a voice, like a little message in your head. Interesting. That's new.
Dude, does this voice sound familiar?
It sounds like yours.
Where are you?
Just a laugh, and it goes away.
My guy's super shaken. He hates that. Not what he would have preferred to have happened, but he can't do it again.
Yeah.
Context, motherfucker, huh? I'm gonna while I'm walking, I'm gonna look down and I'm gonna kind of stop where I'm standing. I'm gonna say thank you. And then
you see a small boy come walking up to you, eyes glowing red. You know what it's gonna cost you.
Add it to the tally.
You really don't like living. It's added. And you're welcome.
Get out of here. You can't look at this right now.
Say please next time. If there is.
Start walking away.
Oh, by the way. The answer is he's you. And then the boy's eyes turn back to normal and kind of just like, where am I?
Where do you live?
He points over to the house about 30 feet off.
I'd go back inside. There's bad things out right now.
What am I doing outside in my pajamas? Where are my shoes? Kid runs off.
Okay, I'm getting some air, and then I'm gonna head back in. Before we continue, you walked out with Brad as fuck. Thank you.
Anytime, no worries.
We talked. Okay.
No, it's all good. I'm just I was trying to figure out how to do that, and
I didn't mean to spring it on you because
oh no, it's fine.
But then you sprung this on me, so fuck you also.
As a dungeon master, it's my job to spring shit.
A little something on each
other.
Again, sorry, D-Walk. I didn't mean to do that right away, but it was a bad situation. So.
Okay, brother.
There's no way I'm going to be able to just walk in and just pretend that didn't happen.
No.
Oh God, no.
Absolutely not.
But until you get back in as you're walking back, what's going on inside is Crest is getting his water drink, and you too.
I'm giving him enough time to get his wits about him, and then I'm going to ask him, do you have any idea what happened to you?
No, because I went to sleep with clothes on.
All right,
and woke up foaming at the mouth and really dry, which doesn't make sense. And
we all been there, buddy.
I think I saw hell.
Well,
I'm not sure.
All right.
There's a few times there I don't really know what happened. He's kind of sat there puzzled.
Well, I hate to tell you this, but someone tried to poison you in your sleep. And I think we got here just in the nick of time to save you. Although I'm still, and don't take this the wrong way, but I'm trying to figure out how in the hell we actually did.
Scratching behind his ear. I thought it was a bug bite.
Behind your ear? I'll take a look.
You look, you see a puncture wound where somebody got him with a needle.
Behind the ear, is that normal? I mean, I guess if maybe they were trying to hide the injection site.
He was napping, so is there something like in his pillow, and maybe like he rolled onto it?
Maybe that seems. I mean, can I do what I know? Is that like a needle prick, or is it a? Has yes. Kaeviir come back in?
No, not yet.
I'm trying to. I mean, if he was asleep,
it looks like a needle. It looks like someone possibly just kind of got up behind him and needled his ass in the neck, or like behind the ear.
So you got stabbed in the ear, and you didn't wake up.
I felt a pinch, and I thought it was a bug bite.
Did you hear anybody enter the room?
No, I would have told you guys. The only ones I heard was the ones upstairs. I thought it was you guys upstairs, right?
Well, at one point, yes, but no. Okay, so knowing what I know about this poison, would I have an idea of how long it would take to actually kick in?
Normally
recognizing that this is probably a slightly different,
Normally, I mean, it could take anywhere between a half hour to hour to fully kick.
So
the old one,
and we've been back longer than that, right?
Yeah. So if it being altered, not only does someone alter it to negate the antidote, but they could have delayed it, altered it with a delay.
So this would have happened. So I'm working out that this has happened before we got back.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm just going to encourage him to drink some more water, and I'm going to wait for Kaeviir to come back and show him what I found.
Chris goes over at the two of you. Looks down at himself in the blanket. You guys party crazy.
Son, you have no idea.
I mean, Xanather threw some crazy shit, but I've never woken up with my clothes shredded before.
Welcome to Freelance Heroism.
At this point,
blow potions in your butt and take your clothes.
I was just about to say, son,
we
you're
should have
lucky
put that in the video for the 10,000.
just as lucky it was with you guys and not the bards.
Yeah.
The bards would have been bad.
Well, I just like, you're lucky. You're lucky Kaeviir had syringes.
Steps. They take the back steps. Yeah.
So at this point, Kaeviir comes walking back in.
I am not saying a word. I'm walking straight to where the cabinet is. I'm grabbing an old bottle of fucking bourbon, and I am going to drink straight out of the bottle.
I'm going over to Kaeviir and be like, what was that?
It's medicine.
That was not medicine.
It's medicine.
What was that?
What do you want me to say?
I want you to tell me what that was.
It's medicine.
That was not medicine.
Is he better?
Yeah, he's better, but
then what are we talking about here? I'm gonna pour another drink.
I'm talking about how chains came up out of the floor and you got like a weird mark on your neck.
Oh, by the way, there is no hole in the floor where the chains came out of. That's gone completely. The floor is back to normal.
Mr. Kaeviir, I'm going to have to insist you explain yourself. If we are going to be wrapped up in whatever the hell this is going on together, we cannot have any secrets. And that seems like a pretty damn big secret to me.
Yeah.
Well, you can choose. You want to have a doctor on board, or do you want to not in bad situations?
I want to know what
Check
that
on
was.
my tools.
What does the mark on his neck look like? Is it just like a slash or something?
It's like someone seared a chain on him. It's like a black, almost seared, tattooed chain on him. It ends right about up, or a little around the neck, and continues down into the armor.
Have I seen any other marks like that on Kaeviir?
Have you seen him without all of his armor before?
No.
Heyo! Sorry. Let me tell you, it's a sight to behold.
Boom, boom, boom. Let me hear you say, oh.
No, I have not.
Oh, man. Never mind. Okay.
God.
Never mind.
Well, before you go run downstairs, then at least take a look at what I found behind his ear, and you tell me what you think it is.
You're talking about the puncture mark, probably? We're going to lift them up and tilt them. Yeah. You know what? Don't ask me how I know. I mean it. But I think this was me who did this. The other me.
With one of your syringes?
Told you don't ask me how I know.
Yeah, we don't want to actually know what's going on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We don't want any kind of plot advancement going on.
All right, go check on your test downstairs. We'll see to Mr. Kresk. I've got a change of clothes upstairs I can let him borrow. But as of right now, this house has been compromised in more ways than I care to think about. And I think it's about high time I find someone to help us do something about it.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, I'm going through my mental Rolodex of who I'm going to call on to put a ward on the house, because in my mind, if we're going to set a trap and we need to get down to the bottom of what's going on, then I want to make sure that if they do get back in this house again, that they don't get back out. Not unless we let them out.
At that point, then you would want to go to someone in the Black Staff Tower.
Good. I might.
So someone that's politically tied that you know.
I'll use that as a double opportunity to see if I can find out any additional information about anything that may be going on funny with Victor. I mean, even though we know he's left,
He might have left some clues.
Well, I'd also like to, question, whether or not, if they can vouch for his whereabouts and, potentially at least get Barnabas off his ass.
All right, sounds good. It's definitely around midnight now. So
Barnabas Blister Fart needs to have all the best info.
I think at this point in time, we better take shift sleeping. I don't think it behooves any of us all to go to bed at once. I said shifts.
About that time of the episode, Rachel. You want to tell us about your sleep?
I thought about it, so I started laughing.
I know you did.
I'm sorry. I will need to take turns sleeping / meditating.
There you go.
For the evening.
Yeah.
So sorry to have assumed your sleep pattern.
Sure. Yeah, I can go first.
You know what Adri's favorite band is? It's not REM. That's me in the corner, not sleeping again. That's the end of the song.
I'm only meditating.
I thought that I heard you snore.
And do we need to do anything to make that time pass, or does it just pass without incident?
I want to do some research.
all right.
Turn this crank to pass the hours.
I want to go through like my notes or my books, or like maybe stuff Victor has mentioned from like things he's learned in school. Basically to try to like get a better idea of what happened with Kaeviir.
Okay.
And I would like to cast guidance on myself when I make whatever check you have me roll, so I get to add a D4
You're not
to
just
it.
barking up the wrong tree. You're cracking up the wrong mountain. But okay.
Okay. So what part are you going through research-wise?
I guess trying to figure out like what is this other entity that Kaeviir has some sort of like communication with.
Okay.
Based off like chains came up out of the ground and left a weird like black chain tattoo thing on his body, and it seems like it's some sort of like bargain or pact maybe.
All right. The first roll would be Arcana.
Okay.
Or religion.
Arcana. 27.
Wow. That's a good ass roll.
I got a 16 on the D20, a 4 on my D4, and I add a 7 to my Arcana.
Ray's out here plot busting.
All right. Okay, so Arcana wise, as you begin to study through notes, you do go through a few things that you found of Victor's, that you had of his. You start. There was pretty much the what opened in the floor. You could tell was a style of gate. Victor's talked about different teleportation circles along the way.
Suspense. Rachel's never gonna get the whole story.
Well, I understand that I probably won't know everything from just like a single die roll, but how can I just be like, oh, okay, that was weird. I guess we'll never talk about it again.
Been fucking electric power armor the other day.
I showed it to you guys.
Yeah, I showed it to you guys. Now look how you're treating me.
You didn't explain it.
Did you explain how you built it?
You didn't ask.
I did ask. I said, can you make me something? You said no.
Yeah, you asked a specific thing and I gave you a specific answer.
And I gave you a specific answer. You said, what is that? I said, medicine.
That's not medicine.
It made people feel better, didn't it?
Didn't make me feel better.
Well, can't cure everyone. Maybe you have an allergy to it. You know, maybe you're allergic to eggs. I hear those are in a lot of medicines.
All right.
FYI, I wanted to give you a bigger thumbs up, D-Walk, in the messenger, but unfortunately, my laptop doesn't have a pressure-sensitive click. So,
awesome.
Just assume that's a big thumb.
Okay, I assume it. All right. As you're going through the research and you're going through the things, you find some of Victor's notes, and you do have some of his books in your room. You do know he specializes in teleportation. You know he specializes in portals and gates. Like a badass fucking T-feeling we all know and love. So,
we all love.
Fucking A, people love him. He is the fan fucking favorite. Okay, back to. Sorry, I had to put it out there. He got some hate this week, and by the time y'all listen to this, you're gonna be like, "What the fuck is he talking about?" But, you definitely, it was some kind of gate. It was some kind of something opened up from somewhere and something came through. Now, what makes it even scarier is that wasn't that wasn't arcane magic. It was a style of divine. It was, but not like radiant.
Mm-hmm.
It was the other side. But that's
dun, dun, dun.
Pretty much as you're. That's a 27 though.
Rachel, can you roll that hot dog for me?
No, you're not able to pick up, like, are we talking fiend? Are we talking devil? Are we talking demon? We are talking lower planes.
Okay.
Sorry. We are talking. So pretty much you're able to sum up that Kaeviir yelled at something, and something in the lower planes answered. Now deals.
It was JetBlue.
You know, you did mention the word pact, and you don't know much about deals, but I'm not sure if Adrie would know much about deals of demons and devils, on who makes what, who keeps their words, who doesn't, who manipulates.
Probably just sure. Like sort of surface level knowledge at this point.
Okay, give me a history or religion check.
Oh, they're the same. I guess I'll go with history. And I'm gonna give myself guidance. Ooh. 24.
You know, both devils and demons are capable of making deals like this. Or deals similar, but you're not sure. Both keep it. Both. One's more manipulative than the other. Devils are bound by law, demons aren't. And it also tells us Adrie reads a lot of fucked up books. I mean, 24 on that kind of fucking religion check. Holy shit, what are you reading, Adrie? The little innocent, fucking mechanic has like, I want to make a devil machine.
Look, she's 118 years old. You go through the library after a while.
God, that's only like fucking 4 years older than the other Adrie.
That was her goth phase back in her 80s.
That's right.
She heard about the Halcronian tanks they drive in Falcon Avernus, and she wanted to make a war machine from hell.
Can she build a war machine?
Guys, is it too late to change Lichgate's name to War Machine from Hell?
Dude, I am still
awesome.
Still trying to talk Rachel about doing season 2 Bardic Company in Hell.
Yes.
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 They returned in
now, wait a minute. Wait. I have a question though. Is that like the setting of the game is hell, or we're just going to put Rachel through hell for a second season?
Both.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
It needs to be both.
Just
like,
checking.
Just when you thought they were dead, they couldn't do any more damage. They have come back. Lichgate in hell.
This
Rock
spider
off the
is on
devil's
fire. This spider's on fire.
No, I've loved the idea ever since, dude. Full on fucking full metal scene going across the fucking Avernus in a fucking war machine, fucking rocking out.
It's like the Nasrers look at you guys. You'll need to wear more spikes. You guys are very spikeless.
Fucking goblin roadies all tied to the front of it. Dragon souls in the back.
Like a Mad Max demon machine.
Fuck, dude.
Oh man, I want to have a flamethrower guitar.
Imagine the shit we get up to. Varys, yo, fuck yeah, I'll make a deal for beer. How many souls you need? Fucking.
And they'll be like, look, when the next day, the devil's like, look, when we made this deal, I thought you had like a normal soul that had some value to it.
Fuck no!
Oh man, my soul's had herpes since 1942.
I traded my soul 6 times for kegs of beer down here.
Look, first off, if Virian Herpator had anything to do with it, this deal is so slanted in our favor. It's like, I mean, it makes the devil went down to Georgia look like bullshit. All right.
We're trading souls. Let me interest you on a timeshare.
Good times. All right. Back to the thing. Yeah, Adrian, we gotta talk about your reading materials. What the fuck? This is your inner DM talking. What the fuck? I'm kidding. All right. So yeah, there's are you on watch? Are you the one supposed to be on watch while you're going through your study books?
Yes.
Or do one of the other two stay awake?
No, Miss, I only have to stand still for 4 hours is going to be on watch on her own.
All right.
Do we ever put pants back on Kresk, or is
he's wrapped in a blanket right now, or Rayne was going to give him an outfit.
Yeah, we're on crotch watch.
Like I gave him a change of clothes. He basically had on like, acid wash jeans from like the 90s where like
a volleyball shirt like at the beginning of fucking Pulp Fiction.
No.
Just, it's like it's more skin than denim, but yeah.
Mario's favorite? Oh, it doesn't matter. Mario's favorite type of pants? Denim. I know.
Wow, Dees with a dad joke and it was clean.
And it was clean. Yeah, I know. I think I was told that joke by somebody. I can't remember who it was.
Oh man.
Sorry.
No, it's all good.
I'll make him grosser.
Did I learn anything else from my research, David?
Anything else? I already told you everything. You want to know what it smells like? Never mind. I can't even make that joke. I also know more.
Let me think. Because that wouldn't give you. The way the chains came through, the way the presence felt, the way the rolls went, it's definitely malevolent. It's definitely lower planes. Mm-hmm. And he's on a first name talking basis with this motherfucker. And it legit answered when he called. That should be the part that scares you the most. Something in the lower planes legit was watching him close enough to actually answer when he called. So either something's I'll let your imagination go on why something in the lower planes be watching him that closely.
Okay.
To get into more detail, you would either have to get him to cough up some information or experience it more or talk to a specialist to be able to tell them what you saw for them to decipher better.
Okay.
With what you have handy and from what your knowledge, to just it would definitely require more of a, but chains are more of a devil's trait than they are a demon's trait.
Okay.
Because I know there is a chain devil, but you're pretty much assuming this is not a chain devil. But okay. But continuing. So she's up there studying. Rayne is asleep. Kresk is wide fucking awake downstairs right now because finding out that someone poisoned him in his sleep, he is back against the fucking wall, pants on, wearing this weird ass acid stain, shit out of Rayne's history. He's just kind of sitting against the wall like,
Yeah.
prison might have been safer.
Kresk is wide awake because he's seen some shit.
He's like, and Kaeviir, are you asleep or are you awake?
It depends. If it's right after me drinking?
We're 30 minutes to an hour after.
Yeah, I'm asleep.
Okay. Rachel or Adrie can hear Chris kind of mumbling downstairs to himself like, in prison, they're going to shank you. You see the shank coming. You can navigate the shank. These fools get attacked by drow. I get captured and tied up. These fools get attacked by something invisible. I get poisoned in my sleep.
I'm going to sort of come like halfway down the stairs and be like, yeah, but we saved you from all of those things as well. Whereas in prison, you could get shanked and then just die.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that because I was about to come out of sleep for just a second to be like, shut up. You'd be dead if it weren't for us.
He just kind of looks at you like, he just kind of like, just starts, he's still mumbling himself. He's like, things used to be simple in this town. Just rob people.
Also, I'm pretty sure that Kresk is the guy that Adrie like basically one-shotted and critted with her crossbow like the second time we met him, and then Kaeviir had to save his life.
Yeah, he's also the guy you conned into thinking there's a griffin in town.
Yeah,
a griffin overhead. So he's kind of just like,
sup.
I like to think of it as Kathy Griffin writers.
Yeah, he's just straight up just like contemplating his whole existence right now. Like, well, technically they say I can go. Start over.
Yeah, you
Maybe
could.
I'll go to Neverwinter. I hear Greener's just nice this time of year. Nice little town out of the way. Nothing ever happens there.
I could move to Murderville, Maryland.
Crest kind of gets up, writes a note on the table saying, "Yo, thanks for everything. Wish you three the best. Hope you keep brother safe. Yeah, y'all saved my life, and I'm not going to stick around here to die again. So, I'm out." And kind of packs his shit, and he's gone. Sneaks out quietly out the door like a rogue does, and gone.
See how they treat you?
All right.
So,
well, I guess after my watch, I'll wake up whoever's next, and then go get my meditation.
Well, by that time, it's about 5 a.m.
I'm up.
So, Kaeviir's kind of waking up around that time anyway.
Okay.
So you come down, you come down, you find Kaeviir awake.
Oh, yeah, I was just going to wake you up.
Morning.
Good morning. Do you want to talk about what happened?
Yeah, I think. D-Wall, can you tell me what happened to my tools?
Because
that's how I'm going to respond to it.
Okay.
You want to talk about what happened? I'm like, yeah, I think these two are poisoned.
You actually noticed that whoever was there actually used your tools to amplify the poisons in his kit. And also give me I'm going to give this one to you free.
Okay.
One of the tools is lighter than it should be.
Lighter.
If the one of the knives just kind of feels off to you, like it's not. It looks identical to the knife you have. It feels like the knife you had. It feels lighter.
Like substantially lighter.
Enough that you would notice the precision when you're cutting with it.
I'm gonna tag that and set it aside. All right, make sure I wrap it in its own binding and set it somewhere where I can keep an eye on it.
But that's how you find your tools. Whoever was there used your tools to fuck with Rayne's poisons.
Okay, so that's how I'm gonna respond to Rachel. Like, do you want to say what happened last night? I'm gonna be like, yeah, it looks like they used my tools in order to fuck with that poison.
That's not what I'm asking about.
Well, that's unfortunate.
How's your
that's
neck?
Important. What?
A gross mark on your neck. How's that?
Tattoo. It's an old
very
army thing.
Quickly applied tattoo.
I've always had these.
Going upstairs.
Okay, wait. All right.
Stop halfway up the stairs.
If you're going upstairs, make sure to bring me a bottle of water.
I'm going upstairs.
No, I'm kidding. Look, it's a thing. Okay, it's not dangerous. It's not anything you need to worry about. I'm okay. I'm good. You trust me, right?
Well, you're being very mysterious about something really weird that happened.
Mysterious isn't bad. It's only bad if you apply that context to it.
But how do we know what that was?
You don't, but you trust me, right? I don't lie. You're not in any danger.
You are very purposefully not explaining what that was.
You don't need to tell everyone your life story when you first meet them.
I'm asking you about a specific thing about how chains
I'm telling
came
you,
up
I
out
don't
of the
want to talk about.
I'm going upstairs.
Okay. Just like, why am I the asshole here? I don't want to talk about.
I'm already upstairs.
I'm talking out of character right now, so. And you're sitting right in front of me, so out of character, listen to what the fuck I'm talking about. Yo. Just saying. Tell you about my fucking life story. How about, hey, thank you. That guy's alive now. You're welcome. But, whatever.
I'm going to go upstairs and make golden grams. I'm going to crunch them real loud, aggressively at you.
You don't have golden grams in this time period. It's all honey bunches of oats out here.
Not even the same thing.
No, I know. There's crunchy. That's what I'm getting at.
Okay.
All right. So what's today's? Oh wait, she went upstairs and Rayne's not getting up for another 4 hours.
3, thank you very much.
I'm gonna
get
head
up
back.
at 8.
I'm gonna head up into the first floor. I'm gonna look around, and I guess homeboy left.
Yeah, you find his note.
And it just says he's leaving. Does it say where?
It doesn't say exactly where he's going. It just says, I'm off to a quieter place.
Well, good for him. Maybe I'll make some better decisions. All right. So I'm going to start cleaning up some of the charcoal and the vomit and everything, which I was too tired to clean up yesterday. Oh, wait, Alicia should be here. Does she come in?
Not yet, not this early.
Yeah.
So
I'll clean up the big stuff. And she can put away all the tools and whatnot.
all right. Sounds good.
All right, so that should take a couple hours, right? And then I guess I'll start cooking breakfast.
All right. As you're cooking breakfast, you get a knock at the door.
Is it loud or a little knock?
It's a subtle knock.
What the fuck does that mean?
It's
a whispery knock.
It's quieter than most, but it's
Is it high or low on the door?
high.
All right, I'm gonna go answer the door.
You see it cloaked. The sun still hasn't always. Actually, no. Yeah, the sun's a little up now. You see Cedric outside.
suppose you want to come in?
I wouldn't be opposed to the idea.
I'm gonna open
Look
the
like
door.
you've seen a ghost.
Look, if you're here for somebody, let me know who it is.
All of you.
All right. Well, I'm gonna yell, "Hey!" Sorry. Actually, I just yelled. My dog wakes up. It's gonna be a problem.
Goes walking in. Looks around. Crest gone?
Yeah, I had to leave.
All right, no worries.
You gonna be sticking around for breakfast?
I'd love breakfast. I've been up all night.
Excellent.
Yeah, still dodging assassins. How you guys doing?
I'm getting the cold shoulder from a few of my friends right now.
You never seem to be like the touchy-feely kind of guy. I mean, if you maybe hug them, I mean, maybe you want to get such a cold shoulder.
All right, you're about 2 more of these little comments away from not getting breakfast.
So you're saying I got one more comment before I cross the line?
Well,
I can get one in.
Exchange rates. Good.
He's like, all right. So what happened between the Three Musketeers to make you get the cold shoulder?
I don't know. They're always upset about something. You're not open enough. You don't tell us stories about your life. Come on. Is it too much to ask that you just eat your fucking eggs and live your life?
Kind of looks at you.
That's the title of my book. Eat your fucking eggs and live your fucking life.
Yeah, I don't see that getting on the Oprah book list anytime soon.
It could be, man. Eat your friggin' eggs.
I hear you've been having issues with Blast One lately.
With what?
I heard you were having issues with Blast One lately.
No, it's a friendly rivalry.
Okay. Hey, if he gets too much, just say the word.
If you touch him, I will come for you.
No, I'm not gonna touch him. I'm just gonna have his ass moved.
Leave him alone. He's doing.
He pulls out. It's still technically carry a noble ring. Still have some say.
Leave him alone. He's doing his job.
All right. Just it was a friendly thing.
Yeah. Well, eat your fucking eggs and shut the fuck up. That's part 2.
So where are the other 2?
One of them's still asleep. Won't be awake for another hour or so, I imagine. What the charmed life of a fucking political debutante.
Oh, okay, Rayne. We're talking about Mr. Trichet.
Yeah, and the other one's been awake the whole night. I don't know if you've heard. They don't sleep.
Elves?
Look, man. I'm gonna hand him a mug of ale. And I'm gonna take my bottle of bourbon that I hadn't finished from last night. By the way, these eggs are just absolutely terrible. They are runny and they have shells in them.
I'm just gonna go upstairs and check on Adrie.
Hey, live your dream, man.
May your conversations get warmer with your friends.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't gonna happen. All right. Hey, but speaking of which, since you're here, one of your neighbors, from what I understand from my thing in the guards, one of your neighbors saw witnessed like a survivor of that blast yesterday.
Who was it?
That part I'm trying to figure out. The guards,
what they look like?
Female.
Okay. More specifics, I would assume.
Trying to remember.
I am pounding these eggs. You gonna eat yours, or are you just gonna carry him around?
I'll go for it. He slides it back to you.
I'm just gonna dump his plate on mine.
It's the owner of the Carillions Crown.
That's supposed to mean something to me.
It's a shop near here. Literally, probably like a street over.
What do they sell?
The Carillion Crown? I'll tell you what they sell in 1 second. I don't have it memorized.
They sell burgers. The
Is that the
Caeviir Crown is
greenhouse?
A herbalist, apothecary. Claims she's a physician of sorts.
Man, and Rayne went all the way across town.
He went all the way across town to talk to an apothecary that deals to assassins.
Yeah.
Yes, the Carillion Crown would not have had the yellow dove he needed to.
Oh, we got his blue dove. That'll do, right? Let's give him 3 or 4 doses. He'll be fine. Okay. Well, thanks for the information, I suppose.
I got more from the dead bodies. If you guys want to get all together, I'll tell you. I hate repeating myself more than once.
Well, if you're headed up that way,
I'll wake up, Rayne.
okay.
I always wanted to fuck with the water ganassi.
Well, let me know how it goes.
Yeah, sure.
I'm assuming Adrie heard me.
Who has a poison kit full of super dangerous poison. Boy, that's a game he does not want to play right now.
No, it's not.
I will stab a motherfucker in my sleep.
Especially as wired as you guys are right now.
Yeah, someone comes in and tries to fuck with me is going to, yeah.
So he reaches the 2nd floor, peeks in. Adrie.
How long have I been meditating at this point, David?
Couple hours? 2 maybe?
2.
Well, you woke up, you went downstairs, found him, went back up. He's been fucking around with his tools or cleaning up for a couple hours.
It's 3 hours and 56 minutes just to right at the end there. Oops, didn't get that 4 hours. Sorry, all that meditation was for nothing.
You could do 2 hours of goat yoga. That'll work.
Or an hour and 45 minutes of hot goat yoga. But the goats don't like it.
Well, that's only if Ragnar's around because he thinks the hut is goat. Or the goat is hot. Whatever. I'm tired.
I guess I'll kind of look up. Like, hello?
It's Cedric.
Oh. What are you doing here?
It was quicker to come here than it was to go back to the boat. I got done with the City of Dead last night.
Oh, what'd you find out?
There was a survivor. A leader, but what happened? Dude, he's all weirded up downstairs.
Oh, Kaeviir?
Mm-hmm.
He's being weird.
Yeah, he's in the bottle like he used to a couple of weeks ago. I haven't seen him hit the bottle that hard in a while.
Great. I don't know. He's being weird. It's been a weird couple of days.
Hi, I'm Adrie. I know my friend's undergoing a turmoil right now, stress. It's probably.
How would I know that when you won't tell me what's that going on?
He's drinking.
Maybe you're into this chain thing.
That's not a sign.
Well, I'll tell you this. The rumors about him, he wasn't always like that. He wasn't a degenerate drunk you found in a bar either. He used to be an upstanding actual medic in the freaking army, in the Lord Alliance's army.
He's not in it anymore, though.
No, he crossed too many captains. Rumor is he also left a wife and a kid somewhere, but nah. The only time I've ever known him is that bouncer in Waterdeep that was halfway drunk half the time. Until he started rolling with you guys, then he sobered up. But
that's only a fourth of the time for those people keeping count at home.
As far as we've known him down in Waterdeep, he's always been drinking. Just you hear the talks of the soldiers. knew about him beforehand. So, but did a little research on your friend upstairs too.
What, Rayne?
It seems like Zord knows his sister. I guess they travel the same seas.
Oh, I didn't know Rayne had a sister.
Yeah, neither did I until Zord looked into the three of you.
Why is he looking into us?
You guys piqued his interest. I mean, you all piqued my interest at the party the first time, but it was actually you guys showing up at the party what piqued my interest. I didn't think I'd see you at the party after seeing the yawning portal. But Rayne, we catch him everywhere.
Yeah, it seems like he knows everybody.
I'm like herpes.
He really is.
The 60% chance of rain.
He always bugs you, and he always comes back.
Carry me around like luggage.
So, though, I know some sisters that would love to get their hands on him.
Hey yo.
Is he easy to wake up?
I don't know. I've never tried to wake him up.
All right.
First time for everything.
Yep, this is going to be fun. All right. I'll get information to drop off to you guys, and then I'm going to head back off to the ship.
Oh, okay. So you want to tell all of us?
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Did you do the research on us for Zord?
On you?
Would you tell him about me?
He smiles at you and gives you a wink and walks out the door.
Hey yo.
I told him you're good with your hands.
Hey yo.
That seems seems like the wrong implication.
It's
go downstairs and have some coffee.
I didn't imply it that way.
Yeah, right. I would roll an insight, but I'm not going to waste the die roll.
Oh, I'm hurt.
That's hysterical. I wish they were in game. I'm not going to waste the die roll on you.
He heads upstairs.
Going downstairs.
Slowly opens the door. What's your passive, Nate? It's 10 plus your wisdom modifier, unless you have perception. Then you add your perception or you add your proficiency modifier to your wisdom and 10.
Yeah, well, my wisdom is 0, so my passive perception is 10.
Oh, okay. Yeah, dude, he walks right in the room. So he's like,
he's walking in, but he's limping out.
He's also asleep.
Yeah, he looks at Rayne.
Don't I take him out of -5 when I'm asleep or something? Or?
At least, right?
Yeah.
Normally in 5e, it's his normal stealth roll against your passive. If
Okay.
His stealth roll slipped under your passive, then you would have heard him come through.
Okay. He's gonna try and do that thing where he puts my hand in a warm bowl of water. I've got news for him. That doesn't work on a water genasi.
How do you make a water genasi pee themselves?
You don't. We're like 94% pee.
So he kind of just looks at you, looks around the room.
We're 94%.
I expected more out of Trichet for this. I mean, like,
it's a long night, motherfucker. All right.
he pulls out a rod out of his pack and extends it and kind of just like pokes you at a distance.
Wait, he pulled his what out?
He's like, well, I'm 94% something else.
He pulls a rod out of his pack and extends it, and he kind of pokes you with it a couple times.
Hey, yo.
The dagger that I had in my hand under my makeshift pillow comes out.
Hey! You know, Evelyn said you slept with one of those.
It's not the only one I've got.
Morning, sunshine.
What in the fuck are you doing in my room? What, Cedric?
I want to talk
time
to you
is
guys. It's breakfast time. Kaeviir's cooking breakfast. And by cooking, I mean massacring.
Yeah, I was about to say that word doesn't mean what you think it means.
Not with him.
What the hell time is it?
It's after sunrise.
Okay, you have to be a little bit more specific than that.
Before noon. It's probably like 8-ish, 9 in the morning.
Fine.
If I had to check.
Fine.
I've been in the graveyard all night.
Oh, that's what that smell was.
Did you know there's like this turtle priest in there? You can't fucking say a sentence in a fucking minute.
Yeah.
It takes like an hour long for a conversation.
Yeah, we've met. Well,
eventually just had to flash my noble ring and say, "Hey, fuck it, leave me alone. I want to look at the bodies."
All right. Go back downstairs. I'll be down there in 5 minutes. Let me get up and freshen myself up and put some clothes on, and I'll meet you downstairs, and then we can have a proper conversation about this.
All right.
I don't want you to see my snow globes.
He twists the rod, it goes back down and slips it back in. All right.
I'm 94% P. You don't want to see what morning wood looks like for a water genasi, all right?
Oh, my God.
Understood.
Oh, God. I want to make a joke, but I don't even want you guys to hear it. Never mind.
Okay.
He slips downstairs.
Go ahead, Rachel, all that out. Fuck it. It's good, but yeah.
No, leave the P in.
Okay.
The P is a winner to me.
Yeah, but see, you're not supposed
When
to do
I'm
that.
going
It's
through-
really
when
bad for your kidneys.
When I'm going through the jokes, I'm like, urine, 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 urine. It'll be humor for you.
There you go.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm making a coffee for myself, even though this is not Starbucks.
Oh, geez, the agony. Oh, fuck.
It's the same ingredients. It's just if you don't have a poor person make it for you, it doesn't feel as good.
Yeah, that extra depression and all the weight of poorness
I really
and everything
want-
really enriches the flavor of the beans.
I want someone crippled under college debt. To froth my milk. Thanks.
I want someone who hasn't had a meal in 4 days to make my espresso. Damn it.
Yeah, there's a tinge of muscle twitch that comes from being malnourished and living off ramen that just really makes for a good whipped topic for your coffee.
At this point, Alicia's already made her way in and cleaning up, around the place.
Vomit.
Hey, kid.
Master Kaeviir, how are you doing?
Master Kaeviir.
That's what you said to call you.
Don't call me that.
Okay.
Okay. Do you eaten yet?
Yes.
Okay.
She says quickly and without hesitation.
Starting to get some vibes from you, kid. All right. I'm going to need you to clean some stuff, but I also need you to be very careful. You're going to be wearing gloves from now on, yeah?
Understood.
And you don't eat anything in this house. Do you hear me?
You just
offered me breakfast, and okay, yes,
I know
sir.
that I prepared this. Right now, we're having some issues with people coming in, and so
is this because of the bombing or the fireball? Okay,
could be.
That was scary.
Yeah, well, you handled it like a champ. So,
all right,
we're gonna do a quick lesson before. Do you know how to stop bleeding?
Yes. Compress.
Right.
Pressure.
You can use cold.
And if it runs out and continues to bleed through, you add another one to it until it stops bleeding the blood clots.
Well, yeah, that'll work in a pinch, I guess. Another way to do it, and I'm going to take a knife and I'm going to put it over top of the flame.
Yes.
Do it like this. Lay the flat edge across it. If it's a slash from a blade, you need it to cauterize quick. You can do that. It's going to hurt like hell, but it'll stop bleeding.
Okay. Heat, cauterization. Got it.
Think of it like cooking a steak. You sear the outside, the juices don't get out.
There's a rumor going around that you did a full anatomy lesson with a chicken at a party one night.
Yeah. I mean, it's not 100% accurate, so you can sort of establish location with potatoes. The little ones, the red ones, you can put it like in so you know where the internals are. It's a good teaching mechanism. And we're at a dinner table. We didn't have cadavers.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
My mom heard about it from one of the nobles she was doing up with the dress. She asked, noble asked about me, and she said I was apprenticing to you, and she's like, "Oh yeah, he did this with the chicken thingy."
Yep. That did happen. Yes. Okay. Now that I've showed you that, go sweep and go clean up.
All right.
Gloves.
So, she's like, "Mr. Kreska's no longer here."
No, he had to leave.
All right. She's kind of a little more lighter step in herself now. You could tell she was a little tense with him around.
Right on. Okay, so clean up now.
All right. She's sweeping. Cedric pokes back in. Hey, Rayne's awake. He'll be down soon.
Fantastic. He's always so chipper in the mornings.
Oh, he was completely chipper.
Wood chipper.
Kind of just looks at you. The things you see in the water, can I say that early in the morning? Is they frozen? No, okay. No, just the way he was looking down, I was like, oh, wow.
Sorry. Nope. I'm
okay.
here.
I was like the things you see in the water, did you not see in the morning? I'm like, you talking about the pee?
He had a slight yellow-green color to him this morning, but he'll level out to blue after he wakes up.
Yeah.
It's weird. He came home with a hangover. He was all mossy.
Yeah, it gives a whole new meaning to the phrase being a little green in the gills.
Yeah.
I guess
Every morning he wakes up pissed.
Yeah, absolutely. No, about this, I guess at this time I'll make my entrance dressed and slightly annoyed.
Morning.
Yeah, I know. Did you cook them?
I did.
Then I'll pass. Thank you.
I dump his on my plate. This is the best way to cook breakfast. If you fuck it up just a little bit, they'll let you eat it.
Well, we have different opinions on what a little bit means. But anyway, now that I'm down here and awake before lunch, what is this that you could not wait?
Yeah, there was before I go tell Zord, I'm gonna let you guys know. Zord can't operate as thoroughly through the city as you guys can. There was 3 parties involved in that fireball incident. There was the gnome, there was the Zents chasing them, which I'm not sure which Zents they follow yet. They don't follow the one I'm in, or they don't follow the one that Davil's in. They're a different black network. There's so many of us in town. And the other issue is whoever threw the fireball was also a third party.
Yeah, we think we have a lead on them.
Yeah.
The gnome, I was able to get a few Speak of the Dead scrolls, and the gnome's name was Delicar.
Delicar.
Like
a wagon that brings meat.
Does that name mean anything to any of us?
Does that name mean anything to you? Oh, sorry.
You've heard rumors of the original Lord November. Fuck, I can never say this guy's fucking name right.
Okay, well, while you're looking it up, I'm going to get this joke out.
Never remember.
It's all baloney to me.
Never remember. Okay. The original Rainier's dad, with the father, the previous open Lord of Waterdeep. You recognize this as the name of one of his spies that he used to use in the city.
So is that to say that he was on his way here and got jumped? Or did he just happen to be in the area?
He was actually on his way to pass an artifact or item to you guys because he felt you guys, since he could not make his way back to Neverwinter to return the stone back to what he called the true Lord of Waterdeep. He was going to pass the stone to you guys because you guys saved the kid's life. Kid, never remembers life, and he thought you guys were qualified enough to keep the stone safe.
Huh.
Well, where is it now?
Well, the only thing I can assume is the survivor of the blast has it.
Well, now wait a minute. Didn't could it be that the thing that got stolen at the temple yesterday is the same artifact in question?
No, this what got stolen at the temple?
Well, I don't know. Something
They said
was.
it was something that.
No, this stone was stolen directly from the gnome. Stole it himself. He stole it from Xanather, the beholder.
Well, then what was stolen from the temple, and what would have warranted murder to do such a to get their hands on it?
Hold up. I think we're talking two incidences here. What happened? What was stolen from the temple? What temple?
Temple of Gond. Apparently, a couple.
You mean the place where they build all the mechanic things?
Yes.
Adrie, isn't that your second favorite hangout spot?
It is, yeah.
What the hell got stolen from there?
How do you know I hang out there?
More importantly,
I told you I did a report for Zord on you.
Apparently, they stole some sort of magic conveyance thing. It takes one magical property and adds it from one thing to another.
All right, so it's not. Well, oh no, wait a minute. So we've got a stone, which I'm going to assume, because it's not in my realm of expertise, that is magical, and a stolen artifact that conveys magic from one thing to another.
Now the stone is the stone of Gullor.
So it's not magic.
It's supposedly the key to finding the hoard.
Well, I mean, it seems to me like a rock.
The Open Lord stole, the massive fortune. It's supposedly the key to it. The other item, I don't even know. Sounds cool, though.
I think these are two separate events going on.
Yeah.
That part I wouldn't doubt.
So, what does
do you have 6 witnesses?
What does the stone look like?
I didn't ask that.
Oh.
Sorry, I was.
I'm gonna give Cedric a very disappointed look.
Be to find. Will any stone do?
What if we had 6 stones?
What if we had 6 stones?
What's up with you guys in the number 6?
Oh, I don't know. It just seems to
Does 6 people see it? Just 6 stones?
There's a line of credibility in this city, and apparently 6 is where it is. 5, I can't trust it. 6,
but the other 2 were Zents. Chasing them, there was a third Zent. They work for supposedly his name's Floxen, or still Floxen. No, I know where they were reciting.
What a Floxen.
Well, I know where they were staying in town.
Where?
Over at they're staying at the Gralhond Villa. You recognize Gralhond as one of the old noble families in Waterdeep.
Did I know anything about them?
I don't think you would. Trichet has come across their name a few times.
I would imagine so in passing anyway, although I don't know that I would be on a first name basis with them, so to speak.
Just to let you guys know, I beat Blastwind to the City of Dead. I don't know when in his investigation he's going to get there.
Might take him a while.
Maybe we should.
I need to go report to Zord, but I figured I could pass this on to you guys and
we'll head over.
Make my way to Zord. I had an incident in the graveyard leaving with an assassin, so I'm trying to stay a few steps ahead right now.
Assassin?
Someone's knocking out Zents. The Black Network. Remember Davil's one of his friends got killed?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's somebody else has connected me back to the Black Network. So not sure who's put the price on my head this time.
Well, then we should probably get going.
Hey, does a purple eye mean anything to you guys?
Yeah.
It was on the coat of the dude that tried to kill me.
Oh, right.
There was him and his buddy in the graveyard. There's two of them. So
Was one of them
we...
about like halfling size?
No, two half elves.
Oh.
Though I did expect better from a couple of assassins. So yeah, but so seriously, but I will catch you guys later. I'm gonna go dip out and hide in a boat for a while.
All right. Well, thanks for the info.
Indeed. Just
Zord
don't
said
sneak up on anybody anymore.
He gives you a wink.
You're going to get stabbed in the ass. That's all I'm going to tell you.
Hey, yo.
Ooh.
Sorry.
You're walking over, but you're limping back, son.
Hey, yo.
That sounds painful, bro.
I know you're not trying to, but you guys are having a really sexually charged conversation right now. I know it's like not intentional. You're gonna walk away limping, bro. It's like you better not be whipping that rod out around me. It's like, hey, what's up? What's going on?
I will tell you this though. The Rosnar sisters were a little upset that not one of them got to take you home last time, Rayne.
Oh, that's just a damn shame now, ain't it?
Except the one that paid money to ask about Adrie.
Wait, what?
He ran out the door.
Wait, what?
Enjoy.
What?
Those ladies love 94% P.
It's the other 6% they're after, trust me.
They call me their Aqua Bay.
Oh God, that was such a horrible joke, but God damn it, I love it and I'm going to fucking own it.
94% P is very. We always do the fart jokes. We never do the pee jokes, and I think there's a lot of red meat there that we can harvest and get some some quality pee jokes in.
Well, do we want to prepare to go to Growland Villa and we pick up their next game?
That sounds.
I think we should go to what's it called first, right? The City of the Dead, because that was sort of like the time sensitive one, right?
Well, that's the time. Cedric's already gone there and he's already talked to the bodies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's the information he brought you back.
We want to go to Growland Villa before Blastwind talks to the corpses and also goes to Growland Villa.
Yeah, we need to stay one step ahead of
6 steps ahead if we can help it. And also, how many corpses is the conversion rate? Are like 2 dead people equal to 1? He's gonna need a whole jury's worth, a baker's dozen. What's he gonna need?
You never know.
Guess we'll find out.
Old Fartwind. He'll get there eventually.
Thanks for listening to Freelance Heroism Plays Dragon Heist. If you would like to support us, please check out our Patreon. We're at patreon.com/freelance_heroism. We have different things there. Character journals, art, bloopers, stuff like that.
Our cast includes me as Dr. Kaeviir the Raven, Rachel as Adrie the Highborn Artificer, Nate as Rayne Trichet, Dockside Officiant, and of course, D-Walk as Dr. Midnight, and everybody else in the game. Thanks for listening to Freelance Heroism Plays Dragon Heist. And we don't invoice in this group. We'll be back next week with more episodes. So stay tuned.
Hi, my name's Nate. I'm all this dog shit and everyone hates me.
Also, you ever notice that his beard looks like a woolly willy that lost a lot of the metal filings? Like all the hair is just down right around that lip.
I've never considered that.
Weird looking. He's a weird looking dude. Yeah. He's like Humpty Dumpty at a biker bar. He's got like that goatee kind of deal.